That makes me so happy.
Me too.
I love seeing it. Every time I see that, I just want to pop up from behind the
Your own
desk.
That's
theme
cool.
music.
Yes,
and
I
everything.
know.
Look
Isn't that
out.
nuts? I love it.
40. Okay.
Well,
What are
it
we
is.
making?
It is craft corner time.
Yeah.
And nothing says summer like watermelons. And I did make this watermelon bow tie. This is one of my wood bow ties that I wore especially for today's project. Yeah, there we go. I love making wood bow ties. I should start selling these.
You should.
I should
You really
start selling them.
You should. Call
And-
Jeremy. He'll make you a tie.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh, no, please don't. I'll be overwhelmed.
Never mind.
I can barely make it for myself, Joy. Today's project is summer themed, and
Okay.
watermelon is very summery.
Yep.
So it's super, super easy. First of all, let me say, you're gonna start out with this mat. This is a regular doormat. It's that super rough kind. Now, the kind of mat this is spelled C-O-I-R, and we think it's pronounced
Coir.
Coir. Coir,
Yes.
We
yes.
think. We're not that
think.
refined when it comes
We
to mats.
tried to
we just
Google
call
it,
them mats.
but it's that really rough kind. you know.
Very, very rough one. Yeah.
You
very
don't want to
durable.
walk on this barefooted, which
No.
I have done before. At the store, you see these with tons of patterns on them. Get the plain one because we're going to add our own pattern to
Yeah.
this mat.
Yeah.
And you can be as creative as you want with this. You don't
Yes,
have to
you
stick
can.
with what I did. So now, I think a lot of in fact, I was just talking to Mike, the intern, who is in studio today. He said this is his favorite car washing sponge
Yeah, that's where you
he's
see 'em
ever
all the time.
used. He did. He just came up
Yeah,
to say,
it's
I
in the
love
car
that
washing
sponge.
department.
Yes, like it is the car washing because I was looking for a different sponge. I saw this one. I said, this is the perfect sponge to make little mini watermelons because what we're going to do is we're going to cut out a triangle and we're going to cut off the rind.
Okay.
And all I did was used a little kitchen knife and I drew a pattern. So now that we've got the two pieces, it's time to paint.
Be careful with the knife, though.
Yeah, be very careful. Parents do that, but then, Joy, if you want to put some of that green on that plate. Now, again, I'm using some craft paint because this is about 50 cents. And I like to be cheap. I'm not going to spend a lot of money. And Joy, you were asking a really good question before we went back on air. Is this good for
Indoor,
outside?
outdoor.
Indoor,
That
outdoor.
was my question. Is it going to be durable enough for outside?
It will. Let me just tell you this, though.
And
It
scraping
is,
your feet on.
Well, it's going to be natural wear and tear.
Okay.
Like any
anything,
welcome
yeah,
mat is
yeah.
going, even the ones you buy with pattern, eventually it's going to wear. And it depends on how much mud or how much
Right.
crud you have on your shoes that you're wiping off. Now, this sponge soaks up paint like a sponge.
Like there's no tomorrow.
Tom, I knew you'd appreciate
it?
that one.
That was good.
Get it, Tom? I knew anybody would appreciate
He'll
that,
be
Tom.
here
one.
all week.
Really soak it. Now, I like to do things in a random pattern, so I'm just going to pick an area and I'm just going to press it down. And Joy, I'm going to have you do one if you don't mind.
Okay.
Because I want to. Now, when you pull it up, look
how
how
it
adorable
looks.
that is.
That
Let me
looks
hold
good.
this up a little bit. You're going to get the shape. Now, what I found works best. Go ahead and do your whole pattern. Joy, you go next. Let it dry just a little bit. It doesn't take long. And if it's a little bit faded, we're gonna add a second coat to this once it dries, and it's gonna be so bright pink. Okay, I'm gonna have
Okay.
Tom do one though. Tom, I wanna see you get dirty, Tom. I need to see you
All
get
right,
crafty.
okay.
You want me to get the rind
Yes,
ready?
you get the rind ready.
All right, rind ready.
Rind ready. Okay, Tom,
So
you do a few.
all right.
Yep. And I like the thickness of this car sponge because you won't get it on your hands. If you use a thin kitchen sponge,
Oh,
you're
you're
gonna
so
get
right.
it on your hands. Oh, Tom's doing good. Okay, now, Joy, let me show you a little secret to this that
Okay.
I found when I was making this. Now we have the part of the sponge for the rind. Since it's a sponge and it's flexible, I'm going to make sure it fits right on top of the watermelon slice and then press down. And again, I'm not getting my fingers dirty. And when you pull up, look how adorable that is.
That's
Look
really
at that.
cute. Check it.
Look at that.
That's nice.
Very good.
How easy and simple and inexpensive. So I spent $10. Do you want to do a rind?
Sure, I'd love to.
I spent $10 on the mat, and the sponge was like $1 or something, and
Right.
then $1 worth of paint. And that is it. Now, the only thing we're going to add.
careful.
And again, oh, sorry, I don't want to get on my
No,
suit.
exactly.
Now, again, tips are do one coat of pink, let it dry. Add another coat if you're not happy with the way the pink is. If it's not bright enough,
Here, Tom, do a rind.
do a rind.
There you go.
If you're not happy, do a second coat once it's dry. It doesn't take long. There we go. Tom, I'm so impressed. Oh, he's trying to be very careful.
Careful.
It's gonna work. There
Yes.
you go. That worked. That's fine. Okay, now
This is
you're
already
doing
adorable.
seeds
Yes.
or something?
Well, the
Okay.
thing is, we need to let this dry a little bit. You want to wait until the pink is dry. So the good news is, at the very end of the show, we're going to add the seeds. But I want to show everybody the finished product real
it's
fast.
really cute.
This is what it's going to look like for your mat. This is perfect mat for
easy.
summertime. It's super easy. inexpensive, and you could actually write your kids' names on it. You could put welcome on it if you want. The creative possibilities are endless. If you wanted to seal this with a little bit of Mod Podge, you could also do that too to make it stay a little bit longer.
Oh, just paint it over?
Paint over
Okay.
the watermelon.
Good idea.
I'm giving this away. Head over to the Ozarks Live Facebook page right now. Share
Cool.
and like and comment on the picture, or go to FYI Guy Jeremy Ray Facebook page. You get 2 chances to win. We're going to
Nice.
finish this up later in the show, and I'm giving it away, and we're going to add the seeds too.
Just a little black paint.
Little black craft paint. That's it.
That is
I mean,
super
how
cute.
easy is that? Yes.
All right, go to our Facebook, his Facebook. Tell us why you want it. Tell us what you love about it.
There's the picture.
Look
Yes.
at that.
That's at my new house, by the way.
That is really
I
nice.
love it.
Yeah, I took that
And
picture.
depending on what pattern you cut out, you can put anything you want on that.
You really could.
This is almost like a Pokemon kind of thing.
Oh my gosh, you could have a Pokemon Go welcome mat.
There it is.
It
Challenge.
looks like a tooth.
It
Or a
does-
tooth.
It looks
for
like a
your
tooth.
favorite dentist.
For your favorite dentist, you could make your dentist a mat. Every
Tom,
dentist
you're
needs a
crazy.
mat.
All right, up next, Mike the intern is here to tell us where the music's at, so stick around.
Do you craft with
Hi, I'm Wayne Brady. Catch Let's Make a Deal weekday afternoons at 2 right here on Color 10.
Government's first responsibility is to preserve order. Democrats Chris Koster and Jay Nixon failed to stand up to the rioters in Ferguson and allowed the Obama administration to take over. The result? Chaos in the streets. Minority businesses were burned and looted. Crime rates have skyrocketed. As governor, I won't let mob mentality run our state. I'll fight to protect our communities, secure our streets, and maintain law and order. I'm Peter Kinder.